The second method for bending pipes is pattern bending. You create a new pipe by using the old pipe as a template and copying it. Pattern bending is used if you don't have a program card for the vehicle, or if you're doing a custom job. Lay the original pipe out and prepare a blank program card to record your measurements. This pipe has 4 bends. In order to measure our new straight pipe, we must determine the lengths of the centerline marks on the existing pipe. To do this, mark the center and center line of each bend with a cross. Next, measure the distance from the front of the pipe to the first bend, which is 7 3/8 inches. Always measure to the center of the cross. Record this on the blank card. The distance between the first and second bend is 14 3/8 inches. Record this above the line for the second bend, then add this value to the first centerline measurement of 7 3/8 inches. The total, 21 3/4 inches, is the proper length from the end of the pipe to the second bend. Continue in this fashion until you have all centerline measurements for your new pipe. We then use the existing pipe as a template to measure and record the depths of bend. The safety guards are removed to assist this process. Replace the guards once you've determined the new angles. Place the pattern pipe on the swing gates and jog the machine until the bend angle lines up squarely with the gates. Check the degree of bend at the depth of bend indicator and record this value on your card. Repeat this process until you determine and record the depth of bend for all 4 bends. We now have a program card to bend this pipe. We've determined the centerline marks and depths of bend from our existing pipe. The only other information we need is the rotation. We will identify the rotation for each bend while we're bending the pipe. Remember to start with a pipe length that extends at least 12 inches beyond the last centerline dimension. Line up the first centerline mark and snug the pipe tight in the dies. As with all program card bending, we install the rotation dial and set it to 0 degrees. We then make the first bend to 85 degrees as we recorded on the card. Then, snug the pipe at the second centerline mark. To get the proper rotation for the second bend, we place our pattern pipe flush on the swing gates. Simply rotate our new pipe until the angle of our first bend matches the pattern pipe. Then, snug the pipe tight. Next, read the rotation in degrees from the rotation dial, and record this on your card. In this case, 145 degrees rotation. And bend the pipe to the depth indicated on the card for the second centerline mark. Continue this sequence for the remainder of the pipe. Once your pipe is completed, compare it to your pattern pipe. As you can see, it's a good match. If you don't have a program card for a particular car or an old pipe to use as a pattern, a wire may be used to create a template by following the path the pipe will take on the vehicle. As we've seen for the pipe pattern, lay the wire out and determine your centerline dimensions. Record the information on a blank card. Use the wire lined up with the swing gates to determine your depths of bend. Record these on the program card. Insert the pipe and snug tight in the dies. Install the rotation dial and set it to 0. Make the bend at the first centerline mark. Snug the pipe at the second centerline mark, and as we did with the pipe pattern, lay the wire flush on the swing gates and rotate the pipe until the angle of our first bend matches the wire. Record this value from the rotation dial on the card, and make the second bend. Continue this process until all the bends are made. Compare your completed pipe with the wire. It's a pretty close match. In addition to the complete line of tube benders, HUTH Manufacturing offers an array of accessories that will save you time and money. Keep all of your most used end finishing tooling within easy reach with the Ready Rack 2. Mounted close to your Swedger expander, the Ready Rack 2 provides quick access to a variety of tools and is large enough for 3-inch tooling. And changing end finishing tools is fast and simple with the Quick Trick tool changing accessory. You can swap tools quickly by slipping them into the slot on the holder, which threads into the swedger cylinder shaft. Our Quick Trick tooling will work on all HUTH machines. HUTH's Quick Crush turns your pipe bender into an oil filter crusher. Quickly and easily mounted on your bender swedger unit, the Quick Crush oil filter crusher compresses oil filters to 20% of their original size. The included cart collects the oil and drains it into your 5-gallon bucket for proper disposal. The cart doubles as a storage rack for the filters, and when the Quick Crush is not attached to your bender, it makes a handy storage tray. The HUTH rod bracket bender accessory quickly attaches to your expander and will pay for itself quickly by allowing you to bend your own muffler and pipe hanger brackets. As we've seen, your HUTH bender gives you complete pipe bending and end finishing capabilities. But with the high-speed motor option, you can do it all 25% faster. Imagine what that can do for your efficiency and profit potential. Foot pedal activation is also available on most models. And keep in mind, in addition to our full line of tooling, HUTH Manufacturing can build custom tooling to meet your special needs. Your HUTH bender is a rugged machine. If you follow closely the maintenance schedule listed in your operator's manual, your HUTH bender will be a moneymaker in your shop for years. However, in the event that you do have a problem, your manual has sections that cover troubleshooting and repair. Always look at your manual first, but if you can't solve it yourself, the HUTH engineers are available to help you, so that you're always able to increase your shop's income by custom bending your customers' automotive pipes. HUTH tube benders, first and still the best.